to bring these into where we are right now. So I have a question. How should our listeners, if you're listening to this, how should somebody who's listening to this gauge if the 12 levels of being is right for them?
Uh-huh. Well, the first thing I'd say is if you're struggling to make a choice in your life, then to learn the construct of choice would be very useful for you because we create our choices from our beliefs, our perceptions, our values, and our attitudes. So those basic aspects are primary importance. If you ever procrastinate, there's a very good reason why we procrastinate. Some people could even call it stubbornness. And from a spiritual perspective, I've been told that to be stubborn is a very good thing. We have a judgment of it down here on earth, but to be stubborn actually gives you and your soul time to align itself together so that you know what is best for yourself. So being stubborn and holding back is a really powerful thing to do. So to learn that.
So you're saying that is in the context of being stubborn, that it's maybe you're really not procrastinating?
Yeah, sometimes you're not. And sometimes you're choosing not to choose. And as long as you're
Mm.
aware that you are choosing not to choose, you are not disempowering yourself. But as soon as you think, I don't have a choice, you have instantly disempowered yourself and you've shut down the energy of your heart. And your heart is where the soul resides. So those are a couple of the questions I would ask people before they would do the course.
Mm-hmm.
You'd also ask, do you sometimes feel that your emotions are too big to handle? Or have you become cynical or pessimistic or resigned to life? Are you sick and tired of trying so hard? You know, some people get to a certain point in life, and I know I did that many, many times. And then for some reason, you just kind of begin to slide back. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
lose motivation or you hit a few roadblocks on the way, but you're going so well, and then you slide back. So is that due to a belief that things can never be really wonderful for me? You know, when I get things going so well, something's going to happen, like a superstition. So the other thing is, do you encounter limitations to having expansive prosperity and abundance? Do you seem to have a barrier to have a sparkling, joyous relationship that you know you deserve, that you desire, and is something standing in your way? So all of those questions, if people have any of those questions, then the 12 levels of being would be wonderful for them.
Wow, that's really a good description
Oh,
of
thank you.
situations people might find themselves in. I have a question. How long did it take you to get where you are now? And what would you say to a listener who is already tired and frustrated with the sheer volume of information about spirituality and chakras and energy being tossed around,
Mm,
especially online today?
mm,
What would you say to them?
mm.